Welcome to Joellen's Kitchen. Today we're making dandelion salad. It's spring, fresh dandelions are out there, they're not all tough. I'm just picking through the greens to make sure I don't have grass. We got some nice little tender shoots here, and it's a really easy thing to make. I can tell you that my basic recipe is equal parts of water, sugar, and vinegar. I'm going to make a small amount today because my husband doesn't care for dandelion. I do. So just as a treat for myself, I'm going to start with half a cup of water and put it into a little pan. And I'm going to get a tablespoon of cornstarch. I'm not going to skimp on it because I want to mix it into the water, so this will be a thickening agent and it will dry kind of an opaque color. So I put that in, stir it around. If you stir it around a little bit when there's just a little liquid in, you can get out most of the lumps before you cook it and the lumps become part of the dressing. You'll see it when you do it. And then we're going to add half of a cup of vinegar. And finally, that half a cup of sugar. Okay, all we have to do is heat this. Let's go over to the stove. Do you like hot bacon dressing on dandelion salad?
I don't want any.
Did you know the entire plant is edible?
Yes, I don't like the bitterness of it.
The flower and everything. I think the bitterness comes with the older plants. The younger ones are sweeter and tender, I believe.
My grandmother made it all the
Well, we'll make some bacon, and I'm sure there will be some left over if I want to make a small quantity. That way I can have some. I remember picking dandelions for my mother, and she would always say, "I don't want those weeds." Once the bacon's cooled, all we have to do is cut it into smaller bits, or you could crumble it with your fingers, whatever works for you. We can't forget our bacon. We've crumbled it or cut it up. Going to throw that in too, and that'll give it some real flavor. So the sweet and sour you'll find a lot in the Pennsylvania Dutch cooking. I'm just going to cook this until it's thick. Then we're going to pour it onto our dandelion, and we're going to have a treat.